Good morning, namaste, and welcome to this first Sunday in the month of August 2020. We are so glad that you have joined us today for our live stream celebration. We appreciate each and every one of you joining us as you do each and every week, supporting us with your prayers, with your gifts, all of the wonderful words and things that you share about what it is that we're doing, and all of the contributions that the people make in order to make this live stream a possibility. May you have a magnificent day.
Numbering our days. I intentionally and purposefully live each day to its fullest. I praise the miracles that are already on their way to me, and I express my gratitude for the precious gift of this day.
announcements. Happy birthday to all of our August babies. We greet you, we bless you, we see God in you for your birthdays, for your journey around the sun. Happy birthday to Jessica, Philip, Gabriel, Zelia, Jason, Aisha, Akila, Ernestine, and Villa. We hope that your day truly is a fantastic one. We'd like to remember in our prayers a number of people that are part of the Open Heart family. We always are praying for each and every one of you, but especially we'd like to ask that you would remember the Lee family, the brother of Matthew Lee, Daniel, the Gilmore family. In particular, I have a first cousin, Veronica, that you will remember. Remember the Joyner family, Mary Kirkland, Renee Crone, and many others that are part of our circle of influence, if you would remember them in your prayer time. It's not too late to take our survey about what online classes or activities you'd like to see. Simply go to ohsc901.com and fill out the very short survey. Give your input. We'll be announcing soon what our classes will be as we move into the fall. We hope that you will provide your input. Each week, we have an affirmative reading by one of our Open Heart family, and you too can provide one by simply taking a video of yourself. You could use your phone, you could use a computer camera, you could have someone take it of you and send it to jgilmore@openheartspiritual.org. Again, this is a reminder to people who've already said, yes, John, I'm going to do it. I'm still looking for your video. And if you've done one already, you can do another one. Remember that August the 6th is Election Day in Tennessee. It's here. It's important that you exercise your vote. If you haven't voted early, that you would take the time, get out, cast your vote. Join us each Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. for our midday Love Grid meditation led by Virginia Allen. Go to our website and then you can enter the meditation room through that portal. We know it's difficult not being able to be together physically, but we have a way, which is every Thursday night, our Open Heart Thursday Connections, which is a virtual gathering that takes place at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go to our website, and there we have an opportunity to see one another. We have a great time, and we would hope that you would want to join us to see your Open Heart family and friends. If you've never done it before, it's a perfect time this coming Thursday to do so. Remember our daily affirmative prayer call each day at 8 a.m. Central Time, 901-586-8755. No access code needed. You'll be guided in prayer by one of the members of our prayer team. It's a great way to start your day.
Oh
numbering our days. Happy Monday. Happy Saturday. No. Happy Friday. What? No, it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. It sometimes seems like these days I can't get my days together. And in talking with people, I know that I'm not the only one. That it can seem like each passing day is the same. That I know that we had our routines and things that we did, many of us, and now they're slightly off. And sometimes it can become a little bit difficult to keep up with the days and to really know what day it is. And as I thought about that, and I thought about how it can be a burden sometimes on our minds these days to really feel enthusiastic about the day, about getting up and moving on with our lives and doing the things that we do each and every day. Because it seems like there's so many things that we once took for granted that we're not always able to do. And as I thought about those things, the 90th number of Psalms that's found in the Hebrew Bible, or what some people also refer to as the Old Testament, that came to mind. The 90th number Psalms, verse 12, that says, "So teach us to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts to wisdom." Teach us to number our days, so that we may apply our hearts to wisdom. And I've always said that this verse, day count, to make every day count. So how do we do that? How do we make every day count? How do we make it count? How do we make it significant? And I think that part of this is that when we recognize that each and every day is an opportunity to do something, and it doesn't have to be something significant, something earth-shattering. It doesn't mean that we write a book on that day or we start a business or whatever. That might be the case, but I think that when we recognize and appreciate how the little things that we do, the little things can add up to become significant things. Jeff Olson, in his book, The Slight Edge, talks about that. He talks about how many of us find things that work and we do them only for a moment, and then we go back to living what he calls mediocre lives. But because you're connected with Open Heart Spiritual Center and you're watching this, I already know something about you. I know that you are living more than a mediocre life, and you're committed to that. And this may be a temporary detour in some of your cases in the way that you live and do things, but ultimately that we're about living fantastic, God-nificent lives to make every day count. So how do we do this? Now, of course, you're going to hear me talk about being a conscious creator, which you are, about setting your intention, which is important, about staying the course, which we've talked about these past several months, about knowing that it's already done in the mind of God, because it is, and that's key. But there are many ways to do this. But I know that I find with myself and many other people that the tendency is to find something that works and to do it for a while and then stop. To slip back into the old way, to do things the way that they used to be. And perhaps, as Olson suggests, it's about finding something small, one or two things that we can do each day that puts us and propels us toward success, and do them. And when we do them, it makes all the difference. It could be as little as reading 10 pages of an affirming book every day. It could be learning to use affirmations in the face of situations or circumstances that are unwanted, that would tend to make us feel and to be a certain way that we don't want to be. It could be simply noticing and focusing on our breath. It could be about seeing people as they are in the morning's prayer call. I heard our assistant spiritual director, Villa Willis, read a passage that talked about seeing people not as they are, but how we would wish for them to be, to see them in their full potential. It could be doing that and seeing circumstances in that way, or whatever it is, the constant small steps make the difference. I'm going to say that again. Constant small steps make the difference. Think of the Grand Canyon, for example. It's a testament to the fact that steady, repeated action of water will wear down even the roughest and the toughest rock. And actually, most of us already know this. Most of us already know this. So then, why don't we do it? Jeff Olson reminds us that those things that are easy to do, they're easy to do or not do. The results are invisible at first. We don't think that they add up to success, but they do. They might seem insignificant. And I might say, and you might say to yourself that what I do right now doesn't matter. But over time, it does. Remember that what you do today matters. And what you do every day matters. What you do today matters. And what you do every day matters. It's never too late to start. It's always too late to wait. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, do the thing and you shall have the power. Do the thing and you shall have the power. We convince ourselves that life will be better when after we get married, have a baby, then another, and then we're frustrated that the kids aren't old enough, and then we'll do more that when they are, and then after that we're frustrated because they become teenagers and we have to deal with teenagers and all that they do, that we'll certainly be happy when they're out of that stage. We tell ourselves that life will be complete when our spouse or our significant other gets their act together, when we get a nicer car, that we're able to go on a vacation, that when we retire. The truth is, there's no better time to be happy than right now. If not now, then when? Your life will always be filled with challenges. It's best to admit this and decide that you're going to be happy anyway. One of my favorite quotes is by Alfred D. Souza, and he said, for a long time, it seemed to me that life was about to begin, real life. But there was always some obstacle in the way, something to be gotten through first, some unfinished business, time still to be served, or a debt to be paid. Then life would begin. And then he says, at last it dawned on me that the obstacles were my life. This perspective has helped me to see that there is no way to happiness, that happiness is the way. So treasure every moment that you have, and treasure it because you shared it with someone special, special enough to spend your time and your time with. And remember that time waits for no one. Finish school, until you start school, until you lose 10 pounds, until you gain 10 pounds, until you have kids, until your kids leave home, until you start work, until you retire, until you get married, until you get divorced, until Friday night, until Sunday morning, until you get a new car or a home, until your car or home is paid off, until spring, until summer, until winter, until fall, until you're off welfare, until you've got your money together, until the 1st or the 15th, until your song comes on, until you've had a drink, until you sober up, until you die, until you're born again, until to any of those things. Just decide that right now, there's no better time to be happy. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. Work like you don't need money. Love like you've never loved before. And dance like no one's watching. Make every day count. And so it is. Infinite prosperity is mine to share. I am blessed. Thank you for your continued support of Open Heart. You can give in several ways via our church app. If you don't already have it on your phone, you can go to our website at ohsc901.com and download it there. Or you can go to this website and click on the Give button and donate there. Finally, you can text the word GIVE to 615-422-4292.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know that the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know that the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you've got to let it go, let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggles, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Just hold on to your dream.
Don't give up.
Don't give up, but don't give in. Although it seems you'll never win, you will always pass the test as long as you keep your head to the sky.
You can win.
You can win as long as you keep your head to the sky. Be optimistic.
Second inning. You will always.
You will always do your best if you learn to never say never. Maybe down, but you're not out.
Don't give up and don't give in. Harmony.
Don't give up and don't give in. Although it seems you'll never win.